Okay, so it is a very gloomy day today in San Francisco, and I wanted to kind of share a couple things with you guys. I wanted to make a quick video just to talk about some of the new things that's happening in my life. First, I got a new tattoo. I'm really happy about that. I think it's pretty cool. Focuses on me just making the most of my time, right? And then the other thing that I wanted to share with you guys is this book I got, which, as you can see, it's The Mastery of Self by Don Miguel Ruiz. And so really for me, I've just been struggling a lot with my own self-esteem, with my own perception of myself. A lot of things having to do with, my hair, my height, my skin color, the tone of my voice. And so I've been so negative internally to myself. I've done a lot of hurt to myself and my own self-esteem. And so on this journey of self-acceptance, my brother recommended this book to me. And so I immediately ordered it. It came the following day. I started reading it, and it's been so helpful in just the week that I've had it that I wanted to share some of those things with you. So some of the things that it talked about were domestication, attachment, and conditional love. And I'll touch on those probably more in a separate video. But what I wanted to talk about in this one was a particular point where it talked about we treat people based on our perception or opinion of who we think they are. It relates it to a dream, like it's a created reality. We live in a world based on perception. This is the way that we think things should be. And so we treat people in interactions based on our perception of who we think they are and how we should be treated. And we can then become upset when that person does not act according to our own perception. As an example, I can be hurt, and become angry, depending on the situation. I need to remember that just because, as an example, my hair loss doesn't make me unattractive or less attractive. Me being dark-skinned doesn't make me less attractive. Those are opinions. These are opinions that people have of me. And I have developed the habit of turning people's opinions into facts and internalizing them and treating them as if this is who I am because of the way that people perceive me or because of the way that people treat me, instead of remembering that this is their perception. It does not necessarily apply to me as long as I know who I am. And that's what the mastery of self kind of leads into. And that viewpoint is referred to as conditional love. Another thing that it mentioned that I wanted to share with you guys really quick is that I am under no obligation to convince people of my own point of view. And I think the best way to kind of express that is to just read it from itself from this book, where it says that I am aware that when I say something, I am both right and wrong at the same time, because the perception of the individual who listens to me will determine the validity of what I say according to their point of view, and they are free to do so. I celebrate that. Thus, I am only responsible for the clarity and integrity of what I say, not what others hear and feel, because I don't control others' perception. So that for me was really key, because I've been struggling with this conflict that I had with my roommate, a difference of opinion. We're still on speaking terms, but it was a controversial opinion on trans people. My opinion is that they are different people from heterosexual and homosexual, still deserving of rights, still deserving of respect, still deserving of affection. They have, they're beautiful people. They are different people. Her opinion was that they are either male or female, not trans. Like they don't have they're not different. They are either male or they're female. Once they change genders, they're no longer trans, they're male or they're female. So, we had a difference of opinion on that. But what it helped that was freeing to me, it gave me power in the sense that it's not my responsibility to try to convince her of my opinion. That's her opinion. And likewise, it doesn't mean that, one's right or one's wrong. Their opinions. And so I just thought that was really key, that when something leaves my mouth, I try to be clear and I try to be ethical. But from that point, what happens after that is entirely up to the receiver. So those are just some keys that I appreciated from this book. And I hope that this has been beneficial to you guys. Have a good day.